Alright folks, we have ourselves a team warfare match of epic proportions here. We kind of we did one of those, you guys watched this earlier this week, you guys saw us do some classics, as they made a little later on, we'll do some more of those Dream Masters classics. But right now we have a classic team from, a classic faction from TNA, the main event Mafia, who kind of don't like a lot of the rebellion youthfulness of a lot of the old younger wrestlers, kind of not showing them a lot of respect and kind of earning their spots or whatever. So what youngest group can we have that would stand up to them? Well, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, of course. So here we go. As the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael take on the main event Mafia. Hi folks, sorry. Sorry folks, technical difficulties. As we're back. I don't know what happened there, sorry folks. Anyway, some craziness right there I guess. As we're back here, as we're continuing to have the main event Mafia take on the Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles, that is. So, here we go. Sorry about the disruption there. Some technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. And Sting gets planted by Leonardo, the leader of the Ninja Turtles. Took the feet, educated feet of him, and there comes Raphael. Looks like it gets a tag in here. You can tell the difference between Raphael and Michelangelo, but you can actually tell all the difference in the Turtles between the colorful attire. As Raphael has the red, as you can see in the ring right now. Leonardo, who was in earlier, the leader of the Ninja Turtles, is blue. Donatello, of course, is the purple, and he's the brains of the operation. And of course, last but not least, the younger of the Turtles. Well, younger, but the youngest, Michelangelo with the orange. As Sting is taking it to Raphael in this team warfare match. That's right hand there by Raph. And lighting up Sting with a variety of kicks. Down goes the icon. Kurt Angle got involved right there. Which is smart. And, Raphael. Leg trip. And, Raphael wants Sting so bad he's switching. There's a nice kick right there. And Kurt Angle right there to make sure he does not make the pin. And that's European uppercut by the Olympic gold medalist, who just retired for an act of pro wrestling. Of course, the main event Mafia was a thing back in the early mid days of TNA, as Raphael has a baseball bat, which is never a good idea, and oddly enough, Sting didn't use the baseball bat, which is very uncharacteristic for him, and he might have just paid for it, as Kurt Angle has the bat and decides not to use it either. Raphael looks like he's looking for more toys, and Kurt Angle is not having any of it. Raphael fires back. Kicks. Oh my, Angle down, but the man he's got to worry about is Sting, who is the legal man right now. As Raphael uses that speed that he has on the icon. I think he's probably better off keeping him in his neck of the woods rather than the opposite. That could be the inexperience by the Ninja Turtles in this kind of environment as the main event Mafia. We're made up of superstars who are main event players, who are also people who have been around the block way too many times. Some people maybe because they were too drunk to find their houses, and some people because they just don't remember where they live, and some people just don't have a home to begin with. Oh, now a shoulder up by Raphael, as the Icon gets a 2 count. And Sting puts him in the ring. Kudos to him. He wanted to do this inside the ring, as looks like big sexy Kevin Nash coming in. Greeting of the fans. As he takes it to Raphael. I do not believe this is the first time Kevin Nash has tangled with the Turtles. I do believe he's had some history with them. It's not like he's never fought with them before. He has, kinda. And Leonardo comes back in the ring. Drop kick which does very little to the big man. Another drop kick which does very little. There's a third one. And still on his feet. Oh! Leonardo clothesline takes him out over the top into the outside. And that, I don't know how smart that is to go up that high in the wrong neck of the woods. The Turtles putting, you know, in the wrong neck of the woods to be doing this kind of stuff. The cockiness of the Turtles trying to put down a guy in the opposite corner. As Kevin Nash is having some problems right now with the leader of the Ninja Turtles. Nice kick, he's down again. 2 count only. I'm surprised that Angle, Sting, and Booker T are just sitting there watching as Kevin Nash is kicking at the Turtles. Well, maybe they have confidence in their friend that they know he can kick out. Maybe that's what it is. As Leonardo is all over the one-time former member of the NWO. I'll actually say one of the founders of the NWO. As Leonardo wants a lot more as he's trying to bring in anybody. Mocking. And Nash with a nice low blow right there to slow things down. There's a right hand by Leonardo. And takes down the big man. I think the idea of beating Kevin Nash is just to keep him down. That's probably the best way. They work on the knee, which has a history of knee and hip injuries. Probably the smartest idea. Much like if you're going after Kurt Angle, you work on the neck. And if you're Booker T, well, whatever. And if you're Sting, well, good luck. As Kevin Nash might be turning things around right here. There's a nice boot right to the face of Leonardo. Oh, Leonardo went for it one too many times. One of those, you know, flippy kicks, and now he might have just caught it. 2 count only, though. Leonardo might have made a mistake right there. Went for a kick that nobody was home for, that he was going for again and again. And Kevin Nash can't do the same things over and over with veterans like these 4 guys. This is probably why the main event Mafia are so effective together. There's really not much in wrestling they haven't seen. As Leonardo lining up. Oh, there's a kick right there. Kevin Nash might be out cold right here, folks. And he's down, and the first man is eliminated, and it's Kevin Nash. And Leonardo now going after Booker T, who has a long history with being a tag team wrestler as well as a singles wrestler. His success in both, won championships in both. A lot of people, oh my, how about that? Leonardo just hurled Booker T rib first into the post. Which I can't say I've never seen anybody do before. Oh, Leonardo all over Booker T. Booker T has held tag team titles and world titles. Of course, like I said, he's had more success with the world title, somewhat. Well, maybe not, then again. As Leonardo gets rid of Booker T, it's a second elimination for Leonardo as Sting, the Icon, cannot handle it anymore, and he takes down, and there's the baseball bat by the Icon himself that he made famous for using, more so than anyone. As Leonardo is down, and Sting might want to put an end to Leonardo's rant, as they are down 4-2 right now. 2-4, I should say. Nice swinging neck break there by the Icon. Here's the former commentary team who I said, you know what, you guys don't get to talk anymore. Just sit there and shut up and learn. As Sting with a nice Scorpion Deathlock on Leonardo. It's a very painful move, folks. The Scorpion Deathlock has put down many, many, many opponents over the years. And we're to the nice atomic drop there. Another one. Leonardo's down, and there's another pin. And Sting gets rid of the leader of the Turtles. And here comes the brains of the Turtles, Donatello coming in. This is the first time we've seen Donatello in action here, folks. I don't know what happened there. It looked like a nick. Oh no, Sting takes down Donatello. Donatello, a nice leg trip on the Icon. Sting is in the wrong neck of the woods right now. Oh, and Donatello with a kick. Rocked the big man. Sting sent to the wrong neck of the woods again. That's the tag to Michelangelo, who will see it for the first time. Nice move right there. There's the shell shock. As Michelangelo is in now, again for the first time, and that could have been what he was waiting for, Sting, as Michelangelo is the not so smart member of the Turtles, I guess you might say. He's not the most educated guy, more interested in having fun and partying a lot. But make no mistake, he's just as tough. He's just not as doesn't use a lot of wit behind a lot of it. He thinks more with his mouth and his stomach. As Sting is down, courtesy of Michelangelo, where most people, like his brothers, might have gone for a pin right now. He is just lifting out the pain. And then giving Sting an opportunity to recover, which is a mistake in all accounts. And, Michelangelo, nice DDT there. Sting sent to the wrong neck of the woods again. And now Donatello's tagged in. Oh, what's this? Oh, and Donatello launched through the air. And, here comes the Olympic gold medalist. That's not something that Donatello wanted. As Kurt Angle's in. Oh, no. But Donatello caught him. The youthfulness of the Turtles, who are forever teenagers, versus the aging main event Mafia, might have been too much to handle. And what are we going to see here now? Donatello throws him into the corner, just scaring a hole through Kurt Angle. And oh boy. Oh my. Donatello. Kurt Angle rolls his shoulder out. That could have been it. As Donatello went for some variation of the Styles Clash. And now, Donatello sends Kurt Angle to the corner again so hard he flies out of the corner. Hit that turnbuckle hard, did Kurt Angle. I want to remind you folks, Sting has not been eliminated, folks, but if things don't shape up to Kurt Angle, Sting is going to be all what's left of the main event Mafia. And can he run against three guys? Oh, he misses a kick right there. That could be the mistake. Oh, Donatello. Using those acrobatic ninja moves. And there's the tag to the Icon. That's a smart move by Kurt Angle. As Sting comes back in. The only way really to survive when you're 2-on-3 is to keep moving and make fast tags, really. Keep the fresh man in. And there's a roll-up. Gets a 2 count on the roll-up. Donatello gets out of that predicament, but Sting has to stay on. And nice. Blocks the kick that time. Again, Donatello might have gone for the well too many times with those kicks. And Sting is now measuring Donatello. There's the Scorpion Death Drop. Again, another move that's put down many. And Donatello falls victim to himself, and now it has turned into nothing more than a tag team match. As it's down to Raphael, the rude one, and the party one, the party boy, Michelangelo, against the Icon Sting and the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle, of the main event Mafia. As Sting, introducing Raphael's face into that top turnbuckle, jams the knee. Oh, and Raphael, Raphael a little quick right there. He's got a lot of time to recover since his first time in the ring. Oh, misses a kick. Smart move there by Sting. Not going to catch Sting with something like that he's expecting. And there's a tag again. Oh, it's setting him up for Shell Shock. And there it is again. Shell Shock. And if Michelangelo was smart, he'd go for the pin rather than play games as he's measuring Sting himself. Sting's up. Brought down, but he's in the wrong neck of the woods. Smart. That's smart. Maybe Michelangelo's brothers are rubbing off on him and he pulls him on the side, but Kurt Angle makes a save. Raphael making him pay for it. Nice gut wrench suplex by Raphael. As Michelangelo now is measuring and waiting for Sting. I don't want to wait too long as Michelangelo's got him up. Drops him down with a slam. Stomping her arm. And now Sting wisely goes outside the ring. Back in he is. Michelangelo catches him with an overhand. Sends him to the corner. Oh, and Michelangelo. Splash in the corner. Drops the leg. And another leg drop from the Icon. Uh-oh. Michelangelo, a beautiful DDT. And sent to the corner is Sting again. And Michelangelo, I believe, made the tag to his tag team partner, and here it is. Oh, nice move. Nice tag team work there by the Turtles, who've been working together since they were, well, little Turtles. And Sting making a pin for it. There's a stroke and death drop for Raphael. So this could be the end of Raphael. Thankfully, Michelangelo there to make the save, and Kurt Angle now returning the favor from before, and now gets himself some of Raphael. There's not been a tag here, folks. Sting is still leaving him in. There's the Angle slam, and everyone's in the ring now, folks. It's just pandemonium right now. As Angle knee drop and Sting's feeling it, and the main event Mafia are hulking up here, folks. As knee drop to knee strike by Sting to the end of Raphael right here. And he also got a Kurt Angle slam, and now it's down to 2-on-1. It's the Icon and Kurt Angle versus Michelangelo. This is kind of what it's stirred down to, folks. Can Michelangelo fight off these two legends? I guess we'll find out. I don't like his chances, folks. But what a feather in the cap for the main event Mafia, as they can say they beat the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in action, which I don't think there's anybody in the wrestling world ever in the history of the wrestling world who's ever been able to make that claim. As Kurt Angle is taking it to Michelangelo, who is by himself. He has no one to tag for. And Angle now going to the suplexes, the German suplexes that he is known for. Those that the hands are locked and the hips are popped, as one-time member Taz used to say, as Michelangelo is in a world of trouble. And Angle taking his time getting in the ring. He knows this is kind of over for Michelangelo. But wait a minute, maybe we counted him out too long. As now Michelangelo is measuring Kurt Angle. Angle's up. And down, courtesy of the party boy. But Sting, I don't think he's going to allow him to make the... He gets it. It's down to one-on-one. It's Michelangelo and Sting, ladies and gentlemen. And Sting gets a back suplex for his troubles. And what Michelangelo has to do here is hit and move his Angle. Oh, man. Michelangelo all the way up top. I don't know what this could be. A flying turtle is never a good idea. Oh, nice. Double F sledge to hit Sting by Michelangelo. And this Team Warfare match has come down to a one-on-one, which, to be honest with you folks, these are the typical Team Warfare matches that are the best. And it goes to show you the tenacity of everybody. As Michelangelo plants Sting with a DDT. Sting takes down Michelangelo. Oh. Looks like he was going to go for the Scorpion Deathlock. Michelangelo says, I don't think so. Sting puts on the brakes again. Takes down Michelangelo with a clothesline. Sting, oh no. Tombstone pile driver by Sting. Sting pulling out all the stops here, and he's stinging up. And he goes for a pin. This could be the end. But Michelangelo kicks out at 2. That was a long 2 count. Give the Turtle credit. He kicked out of the Tombstone, which is a rare thing. He also, oh no. Well, one thing's for darn sure is his brothers weren't able to kick out of the Scorpion Death Drop, and I don't think Michelangelo is going to do it either. And there it is. How about that, folks? What a feather in the cap for the main event Mafia. But nothing can be taken away from the Turtles. They gave it their all. As we see some of this action earlier, the Turtles put up a hell of a fight. And so did the main event Mafia, for that matter. But in the end, the icon himself, Sting, was the one that kind of held the glue together. And it was Sting who ended up putting it in. As the main event Mafia celebrating, Kurt Angle and Sting showing the battle scars, so to speak, as they went through hell here, as the main event Mafia wins. All right, folks, counting down the hatches, as these were all of our opening shows. I know, right? As we're getting to our main events and our more important cards, stick up, folks, because the time for the opening segments are over. As we're getting ready for action you've never seen before.